May peace be upon you and welcome to your latest astrology report, arriving during a time of rapid twists and turns. As Mercury retrograde plunges us into a necessary confrontation with long-denied truths, I'm hoping this guidance is here to help you navigate the upcoming waves. But before we dive in, I'd love to share a part of my world that I hold incredibly dear, the Alchemy Queen's Academy. This is my mystery school, a sacred container where I'm blessed to teach my most cherished subjects, from metaphysics, alchemy, Sufism to Kemetic cosmology, and of course, my love, astrology. The greatest blessing, however, is the beautiful community of queens who gather with open hearts and minds, consistently ready to uplevel their consciousness, nourish their communities, and spread love and peace wherever they roam. And with my Mars in Cancer, my community is my family, and that is precisely how I see and treat every soul who joins us. I'm also thrilled to tell you about an amazing upcoming masterclass. All right, it's called The Art of Dream Weaving, and let me tell you, it's been a dream come true bringing this to life at Alchemy Queen's Academy. I won't be teaching this one. Instead, the transmission will be led by my beautiful friend and fellow Oracle priestess, Rowan Nymphea Carr. I am genuinely excited to learn from someone so deeply learned and steeped in the medicine and technology of dreaming. They have generously even asked me to open the registration doors to the public and present this masterclass for free. So please, please do not miss this opportunity. Sign up so that even if you can't attend the live, the replay will be sent to you. I promise you, it will be a huge upleveling for your own consciousness. If you're curious about how to use dream technology without losing any of your beauty sleep, of course, and to navigate the waking life more effectively, this is definitely for you. You'll learn tried and tested ways to work with your dreams and manifest a sovereign reality. Click the link below to register. I can't wait to see you there. The masterclass will be recorded, and you know, nothing is quite like the magic of a live transmission. And who knows, dreams may very well be the key to navigating the upcoming cosmic turbulence. So now let's turn to the report and discover what the stars have in store for us this week. So we begin by acknowledging that we are entering a realm of the wounded sage. Astrologically, Mercury is stationing retrograde in Sagittarius right now, the sign of the wandering philosopher and the eternal optimist and the seeker of cosmic truth. Yet this is no ordinary quest for knowledge. This retrograde arrives with a plot twist, a tight, combustible conjunction with Mars, the warrior god of action and adversity. Psychologically, this creates a potent crisis of belief, where the very truths we hold self-evident are challenged, forcing our inner sage to descend from the ivory tower and into the messy emotional trenches of real life. Now, if you are a mutable sign, i.e. Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, or Sagittarius yourself, you will feel this very, very intimately. The celestial event is far more than a simple communication glitch. It is the ignition of a profound alchemical process. The ruler of this entire configuration is Jupiter, currently exalted in the nurturing emotional sign of Cancer, where it's exalted. So Jupiter's position is favorable, yet it too is slowing down to a standstill, turning retrograde, almost at the same time. When planets are retrograde, we are pulled into the tunnel of the archetype itself, compelled to journey inward at speed. A retrograde Jupiter in Cancer, active until March 2026, ushers in a 4-month deep dive into the very foundations of our being: home, family, memory, trauma, and the inner child. This is the psychological bedrock of our existence. The theatre for this profound inner work is aptly home. Not just the physical house that we live in, but the internal landscape of our deepest needs and inherited patterns. Whatever happens here, in this intimate theatre, is not an isolated event. It is a formula waiting to be discovered and applied to every other area in your life. A conflict with a family member, or a sudden urge to move, or a wave of ancestral grief, These are not mere disruptions. They are the raw, unrefined ore containing the secret to your next evolution. The catalyst for this excavation arrives with explosive force when Mercury conjoins Mars in Sagittarius today. This gives us the sudden, undeniable impulse to think beyond current horizon. The psychological question it screams is, how far are you from where you wish to be? This isn't a time for cautious steps. It's a call to make the leap. Yet this fiery impulse is grounded by a larger, slower moving cosmic collaboration. Simultaneously, Uranus retrogrades back into Taurus, ensuring these internal shifts will materialize in sudden, tangible ways. Taurus, ruled by Venus, governs our finances, property, and our relationships, the very structures we lean on for safety. This destabilization of our physical foundations is a necessary, if uncomfortable, part of the upgrade. Herein lies the beautiful, cruel to be kind alchemy. Jupiter in Cancer, Uranus in Taurus, Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, all retrograde, locked in a support dialogue. This powerful alliance works on your psyche with surgical precision. Saturn and Neptune in Pisces are quietly but surely peeling away our filters of denial and wishful thinking. Jupiter, exalted yet severe, forces us to confront the emotional truth of our past. Uranus in Taurus physically dismantles the outdated structures we cling to. The result? Everyone is now growing through a battle no one else can see. A conflict raging right beneath the skin. We are all raw, a scratch away from exploding into tears. The sensitivity is not a sign of weakness, but of profound processing. So many answers can be found at rock bottom that when we are floating on the surface of denial, we simply cannot see them. This period is an invitation to a great alchemical transformation, guided by the spirit of the sage. Release, recover, refine, and rise. Release the outdated beliefs and stories that have defined your sense of home and security. Recover the lost parts of yourself buried in memory and emotional history. Refine your truth, separating philosophical wisdom with inherited dogma, and rise with a new embodied understanding that your greatest wisdom was forged not in distant travels, but in the courageous journey home to yourself. This is not just another rinse and repeat cycle. It's a significant turning point that digs deep into the root of your being. Embrace the struggle of the wounded sage, for it is tending to these deep wounds that the true optimist and boundless spirit of Sagittarius is finally set free. And finally, remember that a deeper understanding of these cosmic shifts is just a reading away. Consider a natal chart reading for an intimate exploration of your soul's unique blueprint, or a transit chart reading to illuminate how current energies are personally influencing you and what kind of alchemy awaits your life. As we navigate this turbulent road, it's natural for these powerful energies to create friction, both within ourselves and in our connections with others. Change within inevitably sparks change without, and vice versa. I'm here to remind you that you won't have to navigate this alone. In addition to my astrological work, I'm a fully certified psychosexual and relationship therapist. Sometimes a trained and objective perspective can offer the key to unlocking a new level of understanding and intimacy in your relationships, much as I have for hundreds of couples. In the meantime, stay safe and above all, stay sovereign.